So yeah, the day started really well. It was great. We decided to climb from the back of the mountain, and that was a beautiful valley. We thought it looked like New Zealand. We looked around, it was all nature, really nice. It's so much better than to walk on the road and with the big trucks and cars and stuff. So it was really cool. And we arrived on top, the birds were already thermaling and turning around, the takeoff was perfect. It looked like the perfect day. And when we took off, we realized it was not really the perfect day. It was, the wind was strong and the north wind was coming pretty strong above the mountain and going down. So we were basically flying in the lee side all the time, like yesterday and the day before. But we were enjoying. I was flying with Ferdi and we were laughing and joking in the air and like, ah, yeah, look at this. Okay, we go to the north face. And so we were soaring all the north face. And we went to the other side and we arrived a little bit low, so we had to climb to the pass. And that's where I had my accident just after that. Basically what happened is that, but when we arrived after the first big transition, we were a little bit low to pass over the mountain. So we landed and walked back up to the top. And when we arrived on top, we were searching for takeoff. And you know, it's X-Alps, so you're never gonna get an official takeoff with a windsock and a beautiful grassy field. So the only thing we found was a very steep hill with a pretty rocky face down below and a little bit of wind coming up. So it looked okay, it was doable. And Ferdi took off perfectly. He did it really nice and smooth, so I thought, okay, no problem, I'll do the same. I put my glider on the same spot. He went away, but he was not flying far, so I thought, okay, I have 5 minutes to take off and go. Everything was ready, I was relaxed, happy about the flying conditions, everything was great. And I tried to inflate the glider, and the glider came above me, but the wind was really sketchy. And the whole glider went a little bit like it didn't really want to fly, but I was in the hole already. So I turned around and kind of jumped into it to take off, and it didn't really go. My glider felt in the back and I felt in the face, basically. So I hit the ground once, and then when I knew I was gonna go down, I pulled the brake really far, like I pulled the brake fully on, and so the glider went on the ground, and hopefully, basically, the glider saved me because he went into the rocks, and I jumped the first steep face, a rocky face, and I felt on the ground at the bottom of that rocky face, maybe 10 meters or something, not so big, but still very, very impressive. When I went over it, I was like, oh no, this is gonna hurt. The glider was totally destroyed. This is actually finishing the race and destroying my AVAX is the two things that really, yeah, it hurts. But anyway, and I was down in the face and I couldn't move anymore. Like I was totally okay. I know my foot was probably broken, and so I thought, okay, now what do I do? I had no cell phone coverage, and I was just on the border between Switzerland and Italy, and so I took my rescue spot device, push the button, and wait for the rescue. Altogether, it's not so bad, and I'm really happy I'm in one piece. You know, at the end, that's what matters. I think the technology really worked. The rescue, they came really fast, and they took me to the hospital, and yeah, at the end, it's not so bad. I thought everything was broken in the foot, but we did the X-rays, and there is no broken bones, so it means no surgery, which is for me a really good news because I need those 2 feet to walk and do more bivouac flying. So probably in 3 weeks, 4 weeks time, it's gonna be all right. So yeah, now it's time to get some rest and enjoy the live tracking. I'll be watching.